Hi everybody, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big of the CoinsKid crew. So at the moment, this particular chart, the DXY, everyone's got their eyes on this. Okay, I think that what you've got is a massive broadening channel here, an ascending broadening wedge like this. Okay, 3 points of contact, and potentially right now you're coming in for the retest of this green trend line. You get that, fantastic. You continue with this trend and keep going up, but nothing goes up forever and nothing comes down forever. That's the way it works. And I always identify overextension from one thing, and it's the big gap between the 20 and the 55. So to me, right now, from a logical standpoint, I think that this is cooked basically, and it needs to come in for this retracement to tighten up these EMAs, potentially slow down, hold this neckline or hold this high, whatever. If it slows down, fantastic, but it could actually indicate that what you've got is a large A, B, C correction. And if this happens, like I've said to you, the DXY is indicative of an impulsive move because it's inversely correlated to crypto. So here in 2020, okay, we rallied with a C word dump in 2020 March, and from that point there, I'll show you at the bottom, from that point there in March 2020, I remember really well, this had a massive correction coming back down. Okay, and it's at this point here that crypto got a little bit wobbly after that massive impulsive move into 2021, and then it's been in that huge corrective move into 2022. Okay, like I said to you, so I think that what we've got is potential massive impulsive move, and it's indicative of this leg that this went through. You might be starting to do it again, some kind of big A, B, C correction where you come down, low ball out, and you start to come back up. Okay, so again, if we start to see the breakdown here, because this is getting really overextended, you've got a broadening channel, okay, some kind of megaphone pattern that if you was to come down, make the ABC correction and start to lose this green trend line, I think you're coming all the way down to where you form the wedge, which will be all the way down there around about 101, 102 for the DXY. And and it's just a simple retracement. It doesn't mean the DXY is ultra bearish and going to zero. It's just up, down, looking for continuation. So this particular scenario here, which I've gone on about for so long, the impulsive move from 2022 into 2023 could be rearing its head. Okay, it could be rearing its head right now in the DXY because this is coming back. And if this does come back and it creates this ABC scenario where it makes a lower high and loses this green trend line, boom, entry point for you, confirmation of the bottom being in on crypto right there. And again, I've not got a crystal ball. It might just bounce here and come back up. Who knows? No one knows. Okay, it's all about technical analysis. It's data. So right now, if we zoom in on this particular chart on the daily, this is inversely correlated to XRP. You can see a really big bearish candle there. We're coming in for support. We're not necessarily back to the 55, and you've closed under the 20. So for me, this is coming down to the 55 at a minimal. Look, there's an example. Close under the 20. Boom. Coming down. Okay, so just there, it looks as though you're poised to come down. You've got your trend line touches 1 2 3 1 2 3. Like I said to you, always find minimal free trend line touches before a confirmation of a pattern. There's some kind of big broadening channel, isn't it? And if you lose support, you're coming down, or essentially if you come back up, you're back on the red trend line. Okay, so for me, it could be cooked. We have actually met the 1618 off this extension as well. So if we go from here, there's an impulsive move that met the 1618 as well. Look at that, beautiful, and to the 2 fibs. So that's a very powerful move. These things retrace and come back. It's what it does. Everything does it. Okay, I've always taught you that. Buy big green candles, get big red dildos. If you take a look at the monthly, that's a big red dildo right there. Okay, that's coming in after that big green candle. Buy big green candles, you get big red dildos. So right now, this could be indicative. If this starts to come down, we could actually be in for a really good time leading into 2023. For the crypto projects right there, as this thing starts to cool off. Does it mean it's bearish? Of course not. Because you're breaking out of a massive, and I'll show you on the 12-month time frame here for the DXY. I'm bullish on this long term, but we ride the waves. This is what I always teach you. These drawbacks, these red candles, these retracements, because when you're taking off, you retrace, you go up and down, you go up and down. These retracements are opportunity, okay, to ride the waves. So, for me, you're breaking out of a massive falling wedge. Look at that, beautiful. Like I said to you, 3 points of contact. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Okay, always look for 3 points of contact. So right now you're breaking out, falling back to the neckline as support. So you've got that back test, resistance becomes support, and right now you're continuing with this breakout. But for me, you're not just going to get there overnight. You're not going to take off and get to these targets overnight. You're going to do it in waves. Okay, and these waves, these drawbacks, are opportunity to take advantage of these crypto projects basically. So again, you're getting really overextended there. You got a massive big candle. Look at that. So the healthy thing for this would be to cool off. Okay, let's leave it on page. So it would be to cool off, and all this retracement and coming back is just normal healthy activity. So if we take a look at the hourly time frame, what I'm looking at right now is a potential A leg down, a B leg up, and a C leg drop, and that could actually be just one wave. That could be the A wave basically, of a larger A and then come up in a B and a C leg drop, which would be really good. So inside the A leg, you do usually see you know, an A wave which consists of an A, B, C. Do you see that? So what we've got here is an impulsive wave down. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then a potential ABC that we're going through right now, back up to this eye, and then we're looking at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which brings us back down to this green line. So if we see that, that's going to be really, really good for crypto, okay? Again, nothing I say is financial advice. Everything I say is for educational and entertainment purposes only. But right now, if this is retracing back up to this high from where it came from, I would imagine a level of resistance on the golden ratio, which is around about 112.956. At that point, this might actually be the A, the B, the C leg coming in all the way to the golden ratio, if not the 0.5 fib, and then we roll, okay, coming back down. And this scenario here is where you're going to see XRP explode, Bitcoin explode, all the altcoins and everything explode up to the weekly 20 EMA if they've not already had that, and especially those that have already had the 20 will be looking at the 55. Okay, so this scenario here is going to be really, really bullish for crypto. Failing that, it's a simple retracement, and right now it's beginning a retracement back up to take out that high. What I'm looking at is a potential A, B, C leg drop. Okay, so this scenario here, if we come down to this trend line, I would imagine crypto at that point, after its big breakout from this leg here, is going to start to come into correct. Now at this point, this will start to come back up, okay, to retrace to this high. At this point, if this rolls and takes out this green line and this low, wow, confirmed. We've got the impulsive move up into 2023, and we nailed the markets right here, okay, and we are looking at a beautiful 2023 for the crypto markets going forward. So, you know, let me dive into XRP and see what's going on. So looking at XRP on a daily then, you know, what we might have here is some kind of ascending triangle at the moment. I did post this on Twitter. You know, patterns emerge, you know, when the price action does this and goes along, different things and compression and, you know, things begin to emerge and different patterns begin to emerge. So we're sort of caught in this massive horizontal, weren't we? Breaking out, running to resistance at this high. And right now we seem to be pulling back towards these EMAs. So this is a potential scenario that I'm looking at. Potentially if the DXY is doing something like an A, a B and a C. And right now it's in the C leg where it's starting to come back up and retrace before that 5-wave impulse down to the green line, which is a 20 EMA. This is where you're going to see a little bit of a pullback, okay, because this is the C leg of the DXY, and this is a little bit of a pullback back into these EMAs for support before getting a bounce where this starts to come down the 5 impulsive waves to the weekly 20, which is a DXY obviously, and this will just see this continue and break out, okay, coming up to around about 66 cents. But with that, like I've said to you many times, you know, if we start to see that, that's looking extremely bullish going forward in 2023 for me, because you're confirming 5 impulsive waves here, 3 impulsive waves up and 2 correctives. So this would be a 1, this would be a 2, this would be a 3. Right now you've had a shallow 4, which has met all the targets right there, never lost that high of a wave 1. And right now you're coming up in a potential ascending triangle. You get the breakout continuation. You've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1 basically before you come in for a wave 2 correction, potentially holding this neckline. If it gets nasty, wick down to 0.38, okay, hold that, boom, breakout, see you later alligator. Off to the moon, you confirm an impulsive move here, you know, and it's the beginning of an impulsive wave up, which subsets of waves. You've got a big 1 and you've got a big 2, then you've got a big 3. 3 is usually the largest, 4, 5, you know, something like that down the line leading into 2023 for XRP, and it would begin to look extremely attractive and bullish, okay, for people. But anyway, this is a possible scenario. It's not done it yet, but what we're looking at potentially, we need to see the DXY roll. Obviously I've gone through that with you. There is a bit of confluence in the charts on a minute on the DXY, like I said to you. You know, it's good to look up the charts as well. So the possible scenario right now is we're carving out this beautiful ascending triangle. We do start to pull back. My primary support right now would be the 10 EMA, because you can see you made this high, found support on the 10, made a lower high, found support on the 10, making a level high. Are we going to find support on the 10 again? You're compressing. Compression leads to expansion, okay? Get a breakout, boom, 66 cents. So this could be an absolute golden opportunity for you, okay? So personally, what I've done right now, with a really tight stop loss, I've gone short off this trend line, okay? So I've gone short off this trend line because, like I said to you, as price emerges, it carves out different patterns, okay? So if we get compression right here towards the apex of this ascending triangle, like this, we're going to get the breakout and boom, we're up there at 66 cents. And what we will be doing equally as well is breaking this white level of resistance, okay, with this impulsive move. And at that point, like I said to you, if you're not already in XRP, I wouldn't necessarily buy it at that point. I would buy the test, okay, the retest, the support of this breakout. So potentially you buy this big green candle, you're going to get big red dildos. You're going to get shafted basically. So you want to buy support, okay? You want to always buy the red candles because it makes you feel better in an uptrend basically. You know, you don't buy the big green candles because 9 times out of 10 you're just going to get a big red candle. You're going to get shafted. You're going to get a big red dildo immediately, okay? You buy support. Should have been buying this support, that support, and right now you potentially got another test of support. If you're not already involved in XRP, it could be a good area to go long on a 10 EMA. Okay, an absolute optimal entry point right there for a massive impulsive wave out of about 45%. You know, and this is for the people that have been missing all this fear down there, not buying this into resistance, buying this high low into resistance. You know, these has all been traded absolutely perfect so far. Okay, so again, I've not got a crystal ball, but we're absolutely nailing this at the moment. So, you know, this is a fantastic opportunity for people who've been sitting on the hands and waiting for an opportunity on XRP. This could actually be it. It's beautiful ascending triangle, which we're potentially carving out right now. We hold that 20, boom. Beautiful 45% long opportunity on BitGet or Bybit. It's entirely up to you. They've both got amazing sign-up bonuses, okay? BitGet's got an 8k sign-up bonus. Now, people are absolutely making a killing following these trades since the June low down there, okay? So again, I wish everybody utmost luck, but this is a potential scenario I'm looking at right now. A bit of a short, back down to the 10 EMA over the next couple of days. Hold the 10 EMA. Fantastic breakout. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned, and take care, everyone. Bye-bye.